Hi, what's your name?
My name's Dale.
Now, how long have you been practicing the Mind Over Matter book?
I would say about 6 months now. Yeah, plus minus 6 months.
And what was your relationship before you were practicing? What was it like?
Oh, it was kind of everywhere. It wasn't really it wasn't stable there. It was, the communication wasn't right. It just wasn't really as good as it is now.
And what kind of changes have you seen since you've been practicing it?
More honesty, just more happiness. Everything overall just changed there. Just, it's so much easier to get along now. You know, does a lot more for me. You know, my missus, yeah, everything's just gotten a lot better.
How old is she?
She's 20.
Have you got children?
Yep, I've got a baby girl. She's 4 months. She will just turn 4 months this week, actually.
Okay, so you've been practicing for how long now?
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months.
2 months before my daughter was born.
Mm-hmm.
I think it also affected my daughter because my daughter came out a very happy child. She doesn't cry. She's just always smiling. Goes to anybody. I think it rubbed off on the both of them.
Yeah, cool. So would you recommend this book to warring couples and relationships?
Yeah, I definitely would. Like, you can't really explain it until you try it or you read it. You know what I mean? It's just, there's so much more to it than just everybody else's word. You know, you have to give it a go yourself in order to, you know, because you have to make it work for yourself. You know, it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
But I would definitely recommend the book to everybody whose, you know, relationship isn't going as good as they want it to go. You know.
Yeah. Have you had any fights whatsoever since you've been practicing it?
Yeah, minor arguments now and then, but nothing really too serious. You know, it's just more personal differences than actually like just arguing over bullshit. You know, that we used to argue about.
Yeah.
But now it's more it's more reasoning now. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really fight as much over the small shit we did before.
Right.
Everything's pretty all good now.
And the sexual relations, have they improved? What's the lovemaking like?
It has it definitely has. Like I said, it's can't really describe it. It's just you have to experience it for yourself. But it definitely has changed heaps. You know what I mean? It has. It's like, I don't know, like a dog on heat, I guess. You know, fucking always wanting it. But it's changed heaps. It's much better, much more, I don't know, more passionate, I guess.
Yeah. So what would your recommendations be for someone that's thinking about buying this book? What would you say?
Don't think about it, Just get it and have a read, and it'll definitely work for you. No doubt about that. It's just, you also have to want it to work. You know what I mean? And it'll work. You know, like I said, it's different for everybody, but you give it a go. You know, you're not going to turn back. It just becomes second nature, I guess. You know, just have a crack at the book, and you'll be away.
Now, is there any jealousy? Was your girlfriend, was she jealous when you looked at other girls before? Was there anything like that? Any changes in that department?
No jealousy at all. She doesn't even knowing me from what I used to be, you know, where females were concerned, you know, she's actually very trusting, you know what I mean? She's, last night we went out, you know, there was a chick with this fat ass, and I told my missus, have a look at her ass. My missus, cracked up laughing with me, and, you know, didn't even have a go at me or anything, you know? But, yeah, it's no jealousy, eh?
Before,
really.
what would it have been like before if you mentioned that sort of thing?
Why are you looking at other girls? You know, blah, 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 I'm not good enough for you. It's just, I don't know, everything was kind of just an opening for an argument.
Yeah.
But now it's just, I don't even think of arguing.
So there's a kind of a connection on a higher level, and
Yeah, definitely.
you seem to be satisfying her on a deeper level, both of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot, I don't know, things are just so much more easier. You know what I mean? Like between the two of us, you know, it's more easygoing. It's more fun. You know, we get along so well now. You know, better than we did before.
Yeah, that's good.
It definitely works.
All right, thank you.